minute, and we're live. Yay! Hello, everybody. Oh my goodness. Okay, so good morning, guys. Happy whatever day of the week this is. I've lost track completely. I am joined today by the lovely and crazy intelligent Liz Wilcox. I am so thankful for you being here today.
Yeah, thank you so much. And thank you for calling me intelligent. That made me feel really good this morning. I used to be a blogger, and my first product was, no joke, like a book about poop. And I felt like so many people didn't see like the smart, intelligent side of Liz Wilcox. And I ended up selling that business because it was like, just one of those instances where you go way too far into an area. And I was like, I'm actually really smart. I have a master's degree. I need to sell this. I went too far. So thank you. That was really lovely. Thank you.
Absolutely. Because I do think that you're crazy intelligent. And I love the way that you are fully you in all of your marketing and just in showing up in every way on the internet. So before I get too gushy and like fangirly, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started in copywriting and just online business?
Yeah, so I'm Liz Wilcox, and you know that feeling you get when you watch a YouTube video like this or listen to a podcast, and there's some email marketer that's just hyping you up and telling you how much ridiculous amounts of cash you can make with emails. And so, you log into ActiveCampaign or ConvertKit or MailChimp, and you're like, okay, I'm going to send an email today. And then you promptly feel like really stupid because you have no idea what to say. Well, I help eliminate that problem. And I already mentioned earlier, I started off as a blogger. I was actually an RV travel blogger. I created something like a dozen digital products in 3 years, created my own summit, had a course, you name it. I tried it out. And it was actually my digital course was the last product I created for that business. And I had 141 people on my wait list. And I did the traditional Monday through Friday open close cart. And on cart close day, I had made 141 sales. So word got around. Yeah, crazy. Just saying it. It sounds like a sleazy webinar thing, but it actually happened to me. Word got around about it. They were like, what the heck? Why are you selling books about poop? Like, you're actually crazy intelligent. We need to know how you did that. So I sold that blog. I went all in on email marketing. And now this is the Liz Wilcox you see today.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic.
Thank you.
That's quite a roundabout way of getting there, but that's really awesome.
Yeah, so, I was just going to say, I find a lot of marketers, they start off as service providers, right? They work under someone else. They learn tricks of the trade. They find their own way of doing it. And then they build their own products. And so I find my unique approach is because I started off as, like you, very B2C, right? And I had to carve my own way. And I found a lot of the methods that traditional marketers were sharing. I was like, this is kind of, it's like B2B to B to B to B to B. And I was like, that doesn't really apply to people that don't want to pay for the internet. That's not really going to work. I've got to figure out another way. So that's when I knew, I could serve a lot more people.
I love that. That's awesome. You just had an incredible launch, obviously. Can you give us some insight into where you came up with your marketing plan for it? Like, was this a fly by the seat of your pants? Like, I know I'm going to send X number of emails. I'll come up with them the day of. Or was this something that like you heard from like some amazing internet guru who's like, you must have X number of emails and they have to go out at exactly this time?
Sure.
Does that make sense?
No, that's not my MO. If you can't tell. So I've launched many products. I've done several bigger launches. I would always say, like, I've never done like an A+, all the things, Amy Porterfield style type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I always say mine are like B or B+. When I go all in, it's still like a B+ kind of effort there. And so the offer we're talking about is for my email marketing membership. It's a $9 a month membership. It's always open, but every once in a while I do a basically like you commit to 12 months, you give me $108. That's 9 times 12 months. And I give you the rest of my products completely for free. And anything I create for the next 365 days, you get that for free too. Of course, I can't run that offer right now all the time. So I open it up for my birthday in March and then for Black Friday in November. So, my birthday is coming up. And honestly, at the end of last year, I was feeling really tired. I took 3 weeks off of business and I came back about 8 weeks later. I was still doing things in my business, but I wasn't like full on Liz Wilcox. I was really trying not to take on, any new interviews or, actively list build, all the things I normally actively do. I was really kind of just, I told people like, oh, I'm riding my own coattails. Like I built this membership. I had a big launch at the end of the year for a year. Like I'm just going to, I saved all that cash. I'm just going to ride my own coattails right now because I'm really tired. And so I did. So then I'm like, oh crap, my birthday is coming up. I told everyone that missed the December or the November deal, this is going to be a thing in March. I've got people asking me, I need to get going. And, I got my energy back. And at the same time, my membership got so big, it hit 1,000 people in 1 year. And hopefully this is inspirational. It was all on Google Drive. So there was no actual membership site. It was just like literally every single week I'd email you, hey, here's the link to the new template. And here's the whole drive if you want to play around. So with the more content it got, the harder it was to actually search for content. It was very easy to find that week or that month, but to dig through the archives was really difficult. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to commit. I've got 1,000 people. This is obviously a real thing now. I'm going to pay for a membership site. So I had someone build out the site. And I mention all that because it was also taking a lot of time. And it took time over actually planning a big, B+ Liz Wilcox launch. And so by the time I launched, I said, okay, the launch is going to be March 14th through the 18th. That's my birthday week. People will be excited. That's another side note tip. Always launch on your birthday. People will just buy because it's your birthday.
Yeah.
They'll get excited. I've launched so many things on my birthday. But even that part of saying it's my birthday, kind of felt that was part of my marketing plan. But that fell to the wayside because I was so focused on getting this membership site up. I didn't want an influx of new customers into the drive and then have to transfer them into the membership site, a week later. I felt like that would confuse people. It would be annoying. And so I was like, I've got to get this thing up. So I got the thing up and transferred the 1,100 people onto the site Sunday evening. Monday morning, I sent the first sales email and I wrote it that morning. I did not plan any of my emails. Normally I do plan some, but I've never even batched emails like newsletters. I just sit down and write it and I hit the send button. That's just my personality. But yeah, so I wrote the sales email Monday and honestly, I only sent to the wait list of about 500 people. And on Tuesday, I was so busy. I did not even get a sales email out to the wait list. On Wednesday, I got up around 5 a.m. to write the email. Thursday, I sent another one that morning. Friday, I meant to send 3 emails, but Friday was my birthday. It was the day, like I got my nails done for my friend's wedding. Oh yeah, I was also helping. I was a maid of honor in a wedding that week. And I kept meaning to get back to my laptop to write like a last chance email, but I just never got around to it. But I was still able to make that sale. And I think really the most, what attributed to my success this month, and I have to look at the numbers really, were number one, I did have affiliates promoting. So I think honestly about 1/3 of the sales came from affiliates. I made 403 sales. So So I think, maybe like 120 to 130 were affiliate sales. And then also, again, I had been prepping people for about 4 weeks before the sale went live. I said, hey, this is going to go live next month. Click to join the wait list. Hey, don't forget, this is going live. It's a hell of a deal. Join the wait list. And also, it is a hell of a deal. It's $108. You basically get access to me for everything. Honestly, my business coach is always arguing with me to up the price, but I just refuse. He's like, this is like what you plan on creating this year. That's like a $10,000 membership or like mastermind. I'm like, yeah, but I just want everyone to have it. But again, that's part of my values. And the last thing I want to say about it, I have so much fun promoting this offer. I have so much fun promoting my email marketing membership year round because I've found something, again, through getting to know my subscribers. I found something that I know people want from me. I know they're looking at me to help them with newsletters. That's something I'm also really good at, and I have a lot of experience email marketing this thing. It's my third business. And it's a price that delights me. I love saying it's a $9 membership. I love having the $108. Yep, you commit for a year. I'm going to commit for a year. I'm going to give you everything you need, right? That, it lights me up inside. It makes me so happy to be able to give those things to people and for them to like actually have exactly what they need to make email work. And then plus some. So I think those are the keys to success and why I'm able to just say, oh yeah, I just got up Monday morning and wrote the email because I've built all that foundation. Like I've mentioned the welcome sequence a bajillion times. You've got to have that foundation. If you're building a wall, you've got to start with that first brick, right? I hope that makes sense. I hope this is helpful.
Oh, that made perfect sense. So when you were sending out your emails, were you only sending them to the wait list people or were you sending it to your whole list?
Yeah, I was only sending to the wait list. Honestly, I mean, full disclosure, sometimes I bite off more than I can chew. And I was a part of a few bundles that I don't know, knowingly, unknowingly, honestly, I can't remember. Again, like January was a weird time for Liz Wilcox. Sign that I had to send out solo emails about them. And that week, the same week of my launch, was when I had to send out the solo emails. And so I made a very quick decision to fulfill my obligation. Of course, that's the right thing to do. But that meant maybe losing out on my numbers, maybe not hitting my goal. My goal was 340. I was turning 34, make 340 sales. Wouldn't that be awesome, right? So that was my goal, 340 new members. And so I gave up that idea to fulfill my contract to do the right thing. And so I had to send solo emails to the entire list. And, I just asked, hey, I'm actually in a launch right now. Do you mind if I just subtract who's on my wait list? Because they are getting sales emails, I do have to make money. And they said, oh yeah, of course. So the solo emails went out Tuesday and Friday for promoting different bundles or a summit or something like that. And everybody was happy. But yes, that did box me in so that I could only send out the sales emails to around 500 people. Whereas I had I had over 3,500. And I want to look, I think by the end, I only had, because people were buying or opting out of the wait list. The last email that I sent was only sent to 291 people. So we can imagine, probably almost 200 out of the 500 purchased, and then the others were from affiliates or had found it on social media or something.
That's still awesome. That's still incredible.
Yeah. Woo! My face is getting hot thinking about it. It's crazy.
I know. This is how you know it's a great product. Your cheeks got all flushed when you were like, it's $9. I love it.
I really do. I love this product. And I mean, this is just my personality. I love being able to say, like, yes, I can offer my best for a price that really can be for everyone. Like, you can get in, try it out without biting your nails or
Yeah.
like having to talk to your husband or something,
Yeah.
you know, like
Always.
that to me feels so good.
That's awesome. So, Liz,
Awesome.
where can people find more about you and join this amazing membership?
Yeah, sure. So, of course, I'm an email marketer. I want you to get on my email list, baby. You can go to lizwilcox.com. In the top right hand corner, you're going to find a hot pink button, the same color as this. It's going to say free email swipes. You can get in there. You can see that welcome sequence or that re engagement sequence that I was talking about. It's already written. You can take and make it your own. Just go to lizwilcox.com, that hot pink button. And if you are interested in the membership, you want to know what the heck is in that thing, you can go directly to my site, like I said, and just in the menu, you can click products. It's the very first one. It's going to give you a breakdown on that. And for $9 a month, you might as well just try it out. I send you an email newsletter every single week, a template, so you can, again, take and make it your own. And you really have no excuse not to write your newsletter because I write it for you every single week.
No excuses anymore, everyone. Got to go do
That's
it.
my pitch. That's my pitch, and I'm sticking to it. Hope to see you inside.
Absolutely. Liz, thank you so much for joining me today. And hopefully we'll have you back on soon at some point.
I'd love that. Thank you.
All right. Bye, everybody.